The most interesting news in the world, July 17, 2024. Today, we're going to be talking about lies and manipulation. I was actually talking to someone today about this, and once we finish the conversation, once we finished the conversation, thought I heard someone talking. That was weird. Once we finished the conversation, I got a message, hey, what are you going to do today? And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Talk about consciousness having my back. So let's start with this. How many of you have the golden rule of I will not tell a lie? Or you must always, man, I don't even remember the golden rule now. Something like never lie, always tell the truth. Or how many of you had parents that told you to always tell the truth all the time? And only to discover that they were lying to you about, well, just about everything. And some of you are like, no, my parents told the truth always. Right. Okay, so everything that brings up for everyone, I'm going to use the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. If you'd like for more information about it, go to theclearingstatement.com. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, all nine shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. So, yep. So the most interesting thing, because this is the most interesting news in the world that I find about lying is that there's a lot of people, well, on a side note, there's a lot of people going around being like, this is my truth. What? What the F does that even mean? And then I realized a lot of you are like, well, this is my truth. Like, I'm sorry, I say those words and it just doesn't even make sense to me. There can be what is true and what is true for you, which is that what's true in reality? Probably not. Oh, man, this is getting a little complicated, but what is reality? Reality is actually anywhere where two people either align and agree. Well, two people have to align and agree in order to create a reality. That's what creates reality, period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's what creates it. Now, you can't have one person being like, this is reality, and another person resisting and reacting to that person. That also creates a reality because you have to align and agree with the person that you're resisting and reacting to in order to do it in the first place. Oh my God, what a weird world we live in. So in order to first think you need to always tell the truth, let's do this. How much awareness do you actually have to cut off in order to tell, quote unquote, tell the truth and nothing but the truth? That's the golden rule. Tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So help you God. Right, wrong, good, bad, public, line, shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. There we go. I knew I would remember it. Because how many of you have like tried to, tell someone the truth and they fucking hated you for it, pissed all over you for it, walked all over you for it, did all sorts of stuff, like totally screwed you over for it. So it's like, it's like if someone walked up and was like, how much money do you have in the bank account? Do you have to tell them the truth? No. Like, who the fuck are you, buddy? No, I'm not telling you how much money I have in my bank account. None of your fucking business. None of your fucking business. NFB. Boom. NFB, bitches. So, none of your fucking business. Wow. Okay, so that's a little bit about lies. Let's move on to manipulations. And the reason we're talking about both of these at the same time is because one, Number one, if you're not willing to lie, let's do this actually. Anything that you're unwilling to be or do will control you. This is a reality, not a reality based on people aligning and agreeing and resisting and reacting to each other, but really the reality of what you create when you're not willing to do something or be something. So if you're not willing to lie, people get to lie to you and you don't even notice. You think they're telling the truth because why would anyone ever lie? Tell the truth and nothing but the truth, and always the truth. Now, the other thing with this, if you're willing to lie, now you can lie when it works. Like, have you ever told someone the truth and they just didn't believe you? But if you lied to them, they would believe you. And now everything is just easier in relationship with that person. Wow. You know, it's like, whew, apparently that was a big one for a lot of you. Okay. So this is where we want to be willing to ask the question, what can this person hear? You know, and this even gets a lot of us try to make this into like some simple conversation, like it's lying and not lying. No, it's like if I was to tell, so I'm an engineer, or I should say I have a professional engineer's license and I have a degree in civil engineering, da 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 da. But oh man, got a lot more consciousness on this subject. But forever, I would try to talk with my sister about, well, just about anything. And she would like get mad and check out and go away and not like me and da 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 da. And in reality, all of it was because I wasn't willing to be aware of what she could hear. It wasn't her reality. It would be like, you know, a lot of people will take this like it's one person is stupid and the other one person is stupid and the other person is smart. And it's really just totally different perspectives. And if I was to look at, okay, what can this person hear? I would actually be able to describe it in a way that just works for her. But I would always to try to describe stuff from my own point of view, which I can tell you right now, it doesn't matter that I'm an engineer. Even engineers don't understand what I'm saying when I'm talking. Some of them do. Occasionally I get lucky and I come across one that understands the things I'm saying, but the vast majority of people I've ever talked to in my entire life don't get me when I'm talking. So if there's not a whole lot of people watching this show right now you know why. And it's because I'll talk from my own point of view. But things work a lot better when I'm willing to ask the question, okay, what works for all of these people? So for all of you, if I really ask what works with all of you with this whole lies and manipulations conversation is I can't really talk about it. But that doesn't necessarily what I'm aware of is actually possible. I can say something like, okay, everything you're unwilling to be or do controls you. So if you're not willing to lie, you can look back at your entire life and look at all the times that somebody else lied to you and you found out later. You can look at it and go, you know what, if I was willing to lie, would I have known that this person was lying to me? You also want to be willing to be aware of when you are lying and you don't notice it. Because one of the biggest things is if you think you're telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God all the time, I guarantee you're lying to yourself about something. You are lying because, first off, like I said, you think everybody else is telling the truth. So you're lying to you about what everybody else is telling you. You're lying to you that other people are telling you the truth. So what do you love about lying to you? Ooh, 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 damn. Oh, that's intense. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, walk, online, shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. Ouch. Now, why do lies and manipulations go together? Because if you're not willing to lie, you can't really, you just can't manipulate. Sorry. You know, like, and a lot of people are like, manipulation is bad. No, it's not. It's really good. I am a good manipulator in certain aspects, but oh my God. I should say in certain aspects in my own way. I'm a good manipulator in my own way. I could try to lie to me and say that I suck at manipulation. I do from some people's points of views, probably. I'm actually quite good at it when I want to be and in areas that I would like to be. Let's give you an example. So tonight, my son Sebastian, his grandmother was reading to him before bed. I have never seen him. I have read to him before bed more than anyone else, more than everybody else combined. I have read to him the most before him going to bed. Now, I'm not saying I've read to him the most, period, because I don't know what his nannies are doing with him, how much they're reading. But as far as the before the bed thing is concerned, I'm the dude. And I have never seen him so excited. Like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm like, no, yeah. But I didn't care. It didn't bother me. I'm like, I wish you would do that with me. Who doesn't? Oh my God, this is intense. With me, he's just like, because I know that he's able to take in the information like immediately. He's very, very fast. Like done, done, done. Sometimes he's like, ooh, I want to sit there and look at that one. But this with his grandmother, he's like, ooh, ooh. And I'm watching him, and he's even willing to like, he's sitting there letting her show him something that he already knows. And then he acts like she just taught it to him, even though I've seen him already do this. Like he's like, whoa. And he's even acting like it's the first time he's done it. And I'm like, that is so brilliant. And if you're like, why is that brilliant? Because I'm watching him be and do that with her, and it's getting her more engaged with him. Like she's just having an amazing time with him because of all those things that he's doing. And I'm like, wow, I could have a greater ability in doing and being whatever it takes for other people to have a greater time with me if they're willing. Because I also watch him, and if someone's not willing to have a good time with him, he's like, next. Yeah. So how many of you trying to like engage with the people that don't want to have a good time with you, and you don't want to engage with the people that do want to have a good time with you? See, that's where the lying to you comes into play. Yeah. So, ooh, oh, hey, oh, I could not be surprised that this is such an intense subject. I don't think I am surprised. I didn't exactly expect to be yawning so much. Holy moly. Like, I am so ready for bed already. Wow, woo, woo, woo. Now, the interesting thing is, I just looked down at the running banner and it says conscious horse, conscious rider. Yeah, well, that's what's actually really fun about horses is that, I say that as if I've already talked about it, is they don't lie. And so I highly suggest taking a conscious horse, conscious rider class, especially with me, because I'm the jam. Because they live on energy. They function from within as energy. And so when you're lying to you and you're trying to lie to the horse, they're like, whatever. It doesn't work. So it's being with horses and riding horses, especially, is a really great way to get to what's true for you, not your truth. If you got on a horse and you were like, this is my truth, the horse would be like, what the fuck is going on? because of the energy. I don't know how else to describe. I'm not sure exactly how else to describe it, but this is my truth is basically like one giant lie to yourself. Oh my God, that's actually what it is. It's not basically that. That is what it is. It's the biggest lie you're telling you. Oh, I just figured it out. Okay, now I get why it's so weird. This is my truth is the biggest lie you're telling yourself. Whew. Everything that is for all of you times the Godzilla would destroy that great all. Wow. Right, wrong, good, bad, public, online, shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. Because this is my truth. Feel that. I mean, you don't have to feel it. This is my truth is this declaration of like, blah. It's a giant conclusion, and everything is now solid and real and not movable. And it is the way it is, period. Amen. What's true for you is like the wind. It's moving and changing, it's ebbing and flowing and cresting, and it's all over the place. What's true for you is whatever is true for you in the moment, and it can be different in another moment. But your truth is what you have got to judge and project and expect of you, to maintain as to and define you as to what you are and what you will be and what you have been. Ouch. Everything that brings up for all of you times the Godzilla, we're just trying to create it all. Thank you. Right, wrong, good, bad, public, online, shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. Ooh, we're nearing the end of this call because I'm super ready for bed now. I'm like, I did not realize we were gonna be. I was gonna feel like I was like walking uphill through nipple deep snow. Oh, man, wow. Okay. Okay, so I hope you're getting a lot of this. You don't have to come to conclusion about lies. You don't have to come to conclusion about manipulation. You can go, if I were truly choosing to be an infinite being, would I have lie and truth be a reality, or would I have something else available to me? Like being willing to say to people what they can hear. Like, just to add to this, like if you're ever emailing customer service for any company, I used to always like email from my point of view, and no one, I would have shit service. Now I'm emailing from their point of view. I'm like, not just from their point of view, like what's going to work here? And I'm always just, okay, I'm like a normal person. This is broken. Help. That's what I do. Where I used to be like, okay, and I would like give the entire situation and basically give them the solution and tell them like I would make it easy for them. I would make it so fucking easy for them. And because for me, I'm like, well, I want this to be done in like 15 minutes. But nobody could have that. Nobody would have that. So I now have to like, send a very short, this is broken, with the energy of I'm an idiot, I don't know what I'm doing, help. And then, after multiple emails, finally, at some point in time, the item gets fixed. That's also, see, now notice the manipulation in that. I actually get what I want rather than, banging my head against a wall and working way too hard. Okay. So let's just run a process. If you're like, Connor, I would like to have more ease with all of this. So all the truths and all the lies you bought about lies, we just try and uncredit all those times the Godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, online, shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. And all the lies you're telling you, we just try and uncredit all those. Ouch. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, online, shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. Everywhere in what ESCC, MMM, PPPP can you and your body be to be the magic manipulator you truly be for all eternity? Everything that doesn't allow that to show up times the Godzilla, we just try and uncredit it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, online, shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. See, because you also want to be able to manipulate you. Everybody's always like, how do I motivate me? Don't motivate you, manipulate you. I manipulated myself in college by going, you know what? If I get to go party and drink a lot of alcohol and, smoke pot if I finish my homework. So I would do it fast, if I was just like, I'm going to go to bed tonight when I finish my homework, it took me forever. And a lot of times I didn't get it finished. But if I was like, I will go drinking and partying when I finish my homework, I was into it. I was like, I can't wait to go party. That was me at the time. Wouldn't work for me now. So want to be able to manipulate yourself. You don't need motivation, manipulation. How do you manipulate? Well, manipulating a humanoid, which is what you probably are if you made it this far into this, show, is know that if someone tells you you can't do something, you will fucking do it just to prove them wrong. Someone says you can't do it, you go, oh yeah? Watch. That's manipulation. So you can manipulate other people by going, you can't do that. Yeah, right. And they'll hate you, even if it's for 2 years. And then after 2 years, they'll be like, damn, I'm so grateful that person said that to me. Because boy, did that make me go to work just to prove them wrong. All right, everybody. Today, I actually, this is the first time ever, I actually remembered to bring my phone, my extra phone. So I am going to actually look at the upcoming schedule. Yay! So let's see what Dane has coming up. Where in the world is Dane? He's got a Choice for Possibilities class, July 20th to the 22nd in Dubai, if you can make it to that. Gary, Dane, and Simone will be doing the Creative Edge of Consciousness on the 29th of July. That is going to be called What is Your Purpose with Conflict? Eek. If you don't know about the Creative Edge, it is a monthly program, so you can subscribe to it. I do believe they're also offered as an individual purchasable thing. I don't know if you can purchase individually before or if you have to wait until after. I don't recall. Look it up. Go to accessconsciousness.com. You'll find out more. Ooh, Dane always has 15 billion. Not positive the next days for that. I do believe the next one's coming up pretty soon. He does have, for you, all you in Istanbulium, we do have August 9th through 11th, 9, 10, 11, Istanbul ESB. So that'll be the first ESB in Istanbul since 2020, I believe. So that's cool. Then he'll be going to Berlin, August 23rd to the 25th for Being You Changing the World. And then on to, I'll be at this class. I'm very excited. El Lugar for Benevolent Capitalism, September 19th to the 21st. And, I do need to talk about this. Being the Source, which sounds awesome. This is a long way off. 29th to the 23rd of March, 2025. Ooh, that's so exciting. It's exciting because it's going to be next to Uluru in the middle of Australia. Advanced Body Class, August 16th to the 18th in Vienna, for those of you looking for an advanced body class. Certified Facilitator Training, September 10th to the 14th at El Lugar in Costa Rica. 6-day event called The Artistry of Creation, also at El Lugar, October 7th through 12th. And the Symphony of Possibilities training in Denver, Colorado, October 26th to the 28th. I should probably go to that one. Not I should. I would really like to. Also, Symphony Possibilities training in Budapest, Hungary, November 21 to the 23rd. I love this. There are so many classes going on. Rome, Italy, November 27th to December 1st is probably the 10th Maestro, I believe. We might be on to the 10th. And then certified facilitator training next year, Australia, 18th to 22nd of March. That's a lot. Mr. Dane is getting to work. Way to go, Mr. Dane. We love you. What else? Let's talk. What is Simone up to? Simone is right now, she'll be in Australia. What? And USA? It's the same days. Oh, business done different. Okay. Business done different. 26th to the 28th of July. It's in like 10 days. Already talked about conflict, creative edge. Relationships done different is online, August 9th. Choice for possibilities in Medellin, Colombia. And another choice for possibilities in Virgin Beach, Australia. Oh, so good. Love Virgin Beach. Joy of business, certified facilitator training, and an advanced body class in Mexico, August 23rd to the 25th. And that global perspective, the Joy of Business certified facilitator training is July 31st to August 3rd. Exciting stuff. And we're on a roll, so let's just keep going. Because like I said, this is the most interesting news in the world. Kalpana. Can we do some Miss Kalpana? Kalpana. Does that work if I do it like that? I don't know if I'm going to get lucky. I don't think it's not working. Let's do Gary. Uh-oh, I think my internet crashed on my phone. Nothing's working anymore. Well, there you have it. There's a lot of happenings going on over the course of the next 6 to 8 months. So if you want more information, go to accessconsciousness.com. If you want more information about the things I'm doing, at the end of this month, I do have a 3-day body class in St. Petersburg. You're like, how many 3-day body classes are you going to do in St. Petersburg? A lot. Too many. I love them. I am actually working on scheduling a Conscious Horse, Conscious Rider in Antalya, Turkey. I have one scheduled, Conscious Horse, Conscious Rider, that is, in India in November. And we're also working on a few other things. So if you want to know more about what I've got going on, to go to accessconsciousness.com/Connor Hill. You can also just send me an email and request what's going on. And if you want me to come to your town, let me know. Okay. That's it. That's all, folks, for the most interesting news in the world. I'm your host, Connor Hill, coming to you from a cabin. It's not really a cabin, but it kind of feels like it. All right, everybody. I hope you have a great evening, a great day, wherever you are in the world. And as always, all of life comes to us with ease and joy and glory.